You're with Dion at HDpiano, and today we're learning how to play To Die For by Sam Smith. In this part 1 video, I'm going to show you through the intro and the verses of the song, and they sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the intro. Into the verse. And after that little pause there, we're going to head into the chorus. Now, the chorus, along with the rest of the parts of this song, as always, are going to be following this video at hdpiano.com, so follow me there if you're not there already. Beautiful. So this is a fantastic song, really, really simple, really easy. So let's get stuck straight into learning both hands together. We're not even going to separate it out. It's that simple. So the left hand to start with is going to be playing F and C. Middle C is right here. So this left hand is 1 octave below middle C, playing F and C. I'm using my 5th finger or my little finger and my thumb, gives a nice neutral hand shape. And my right hand is going to start on middle C. And I'm going to be using my 3rd finger or my middle finger on that middle C. So we've got middle C in the right hand, F and C in the left hand, and the right hand is going to bounce back and forth between C and A. So your 3rd finger and your thumb. Almost sounds like a bit of a siren. So we're bouncing back and forth between those two notes. And after we've done that back and forth 4 times, we're going to shift our left hand to A and E. I'm going to do the same thing in the right hand. So let's try those 2 bars with a little count in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. To the A. Okay, so the 3rd bar in this sequence, left hand is going to move to C. Just a single note there on that C. Right hand, we're starting with C as well. And this time we're going to go down to G. So we're 1 note further down than we were before. And we're going to do this little kind of quick-ish little rundown from E to D before landing back on C at the start of our next bar. So this is the little ornament that we have at the end of some of these bars. As I said again, that's just down from E to D to C. Now these are technically 16th notes, so we're counting them as 4, E, and A. And a 1. So I'll count that through with you. So we're starting off, as I said, with left hand on C, right hand on C and G. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Alright, so after we've come down through that little and on the E and the D, we're going to land back where we started with our F and C in the left hand and going between C and A in the right hand. With 1 slight change in that the very last note we hit, instead of being an A, it's a B. 1 little change there. So let's go through those 2 bars starting from the C. 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that is our 4-bar intro. I'm going to do that 1 more time for you, in full, about that speed. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. that's the intro. The good news with the verse is that the first 4 bars of the verse are exactly the same as the intro. So you've already actually learned a third of this verse already. So I'm going to skip over that first 4 bars of the verse because it's the same as the intro, and look at the second 4 bars, and they sound like this: 3 and 4 and. So there's a couple of changes in there. Can you kind of spot those yourself? Well, there's a little extra rundown on our bar of A. And then on our bar of C, we've got an additional left-hand bass note. So from that very first bar, the F bar is still the same. When we get to the A minor bar, or the A bar, we're going to do one more little rundown. Bum, bum, bum. Like we normally do at the end of the C bar, but this time it's the end of the A bar as well. So that leads us into the C bar. Halfway through this bar, we're going to change our left-hand note to an E. So we're dropping from C down to E as our bass note, before then returning to F and C at the start of the next bar. Now, once we get through to that bar of F, just as a little note here, we don't actually finish on a B like we have in the previous bars. We'll just keep going back and forth between C and A. Let me take you through that 4-bar phrase one more time, nice and slow. 3 and 4 and. To the E. So that is the second 4 bars of the verse, knowing that the first 4 bars are the same as the intro. Now the last 4 bars of the verse are a little bit different again. So we start like we've started previously, with F and C in the left hand and the F and the A in the right hand. But we do one less back and forth between the C and the A, and instead we play a B. So we have, with counting, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So landing on beat 4 on that B. Now usually after this F we would head to the A, but instead we're actually going to play C, and we're going to play C in octaves in the left hand. So 2 Cs, one with the thumb and one with your little finger. And we're going to bounce back and forth between the C and the G like we normally do when we're playing C in the left hand. With one small little change there at the end, which is that we're going to play an E instead of the C on the last back and forth of the bar. So we have 3 times through the C and the G, and then once from E to the G. Let's show you that again. 3 and 4 and. Just like that. After we've played through that bar of C, our left hand is going to move to E and B. So we have a new harmony here, a new chord. And the right hand is going to go between D and G. So all of a sudden we've got a brand new note there in the right hand for these back and forths. So we have D to G, and that's going to go back and forth all the way through this bar. And we're going to then go, I'm going to talk too fast for my own good here, and then we're going to finish on a C, just by itself in the right hand. So that's a little heads up of what's following this. So 3 and 4 and D, G. Then C. And that finishes off the verse. So let me take you through those 4 bars again, and then we might put it all together. We'll see how we go with that. So 3 and 4 and 1. Stopping on the B, octave Cs. Up to the E and B left hand, with the D and G in the right hand. Finish on the C. Fantastic work. All right, I'm going to go from the start of the verse at that speed, and then we're going to go through everything one more time at full speed. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... So that is the full verse. Now we're going to add the intro back into that. Again, it's the same as the first 4 bars of the verse. They are one and the same. And we're going to go at full speed. So full speed in this song is about 86 beats per minute. So if you want to practice with a metronome, that is the speed to set. All right, we have 1, 2, all the way from the intro. The verse. Fantastic work. All right, that's it. So as I said, the rest of the song will be at HDpiano. Follow me over there. While you're online, be sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube. Follow us on all your favorite socials at HDpiano, and let us know your requests at our requests site, requests.hdpiano.com. That's where you can vote for your favorite songs. I'll see you here again very soon for another hybrid piano lesson. My name is Dion, and bye for now.